Well, hello everybody out there in YouTube land. This is amateur artist Mark D. Chandler once again from Manland, and yes, I'm shooting a nighttime video. Isn't that neat? All because of my little flashlight adapter doohickey thing that I bought at Walmart. And if you're not familiar with what I'm doing here, I've got a giveaway going on. It's going to be kind of limited, time dated, but anyway, that's beside the point. I wanted to sit here and make a serious video. This is kind of a question, or possibly a rant. Now, Coghlan's, I pronounce it Coghlan's. Let me flash the name across the screen. Emergency stove here. I noticed that these fuel tabs that they send you, and I'm not picking on Coghlan's, it's not just them. It's the manufacturers of these type of emergency type of stoves. They claim to be emergency type of stoves. This stove here is, I love the actual stove itself. Now, I can make this thing work with wood any day of the week. Why do they give you 24 fuel tabs? Now ask yourself that question. Why do they give you 24? What does that one fuel tab do for you in an emergency type of situation? What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this camera up and I'll explain it to you. I want to do a test, and I want somebody out there with the experience that they've got. This is more toward the survivalists, the preppers, those of you that promote these stoves and say that yes, they can save your life. I'm not trying to hate on anyone or anything. I want to know the answer as to why these fuel tabs are as small as they are, and it takes more than one to get any job done. Let me set the camera up. I've got one fuel tab sitting here in this emergency survival type of stove. I'm going to go ahead and prep my cup of water. I'm going to give this every best chance possible that this is going to bring 8 ounces, 8 fluid ounces. And this is exactly 8 fluid ounces going into the cup. I did not weigh this. I measured it. Hang on. I'm trying to concentrate and shoot a video at the same time. There we go. Knock it over in position. We're going to hit stop. We're going to hit restart. No, we're going to hit start. There we go. Setting the cup on there. Trying to make sure it's center as possible. Temperature variances. I know the temperature will affect it, but I'm not going to edit this video other than speed it up. I'm going to watch that fuel tab, and when I think it's done, I'm going to call it done. We're going to end the video. Okay, we're now at the 5-minute mark, and I can definitely see the start of bubbles, a good start of the bubbles, at the bottom of this 8-ounce cup of water. Now at the 6-minute and 15-second mark, I'm starting to see a real reduction. You can't see it on the camera, but I'm looking at a reduction of that fuel tab. It's like it's starting to go out. It may have another third of time to go. I'm going to try to remove my camera without missing the shot here. Alright. The flame is getting down to a very, very low situation here. 7 minutes, 45 seconds. The water has not even got to a point of boil yet. In other words, I just made myself a nice warm cup or hot cup of coffee or cocoa of that type of nature. And at the 8-minute mark, we're looking at a flame here that's a little bit larger than a candle, say like a tea light candle, but it's not going to increase. It is not going to increase temperature, y'all. It's just not going to do it. So I've heated up some water, and I'm going to flash the temperature across the screen because I don't know the actual temperature tonight. It's a comfortable night, but I'm going to do the weather.com search for this particular time period to let you know. And there you have it. The flame is about to go out. Alright, the 9-minute mark. I'm gonna call it right there. 9 minutes. We've got a trickle of a flame here still going on. That flame is useless when it comes to actually, you know, continuing the so-called boil of this water here. Okay, now maybe Coughlin's or, you know, Esbit and the rest of them are actually using scientifically controlled laboratory experiments to justify why they're giving you that one little round fuel tab. Let me say this right here and right now. I am not here to undermine or to demise in any way Coughlin's product. And please excuse me if I'm mispronouncing your company name. But I am seriously questioning the claims that this is a survival type of stove. It might actually be when you include 24 fuel tabs as you have in the product. But that one fuel tab, what's the purpose behind it? That's the question that I'm asking. And it's not just to you, it's to other similar emergency type of stoves out there that also include those same size of fuel tabs. What's the purpose behind that? What's the research? What's going on here? Explain it to us. Because we don't research this stuff until the emergency actually happens and then we find out the results. Well, I'm actually asking the questions now before I become dependent on something that makes a claim it's going to possibly save my life.